all costs up to 10 sessions covered by the Office of Education. Busan City announced that it will publicly recruit candidates for the 2025 Busan Star Small Business Program from today to 24th. Now in its fourth year, the program aims to discover local small businesses with high growth potential and support them in becoming leading model enterprises that represent the region. Busan City will select 10 small businesses for support in branding, marketing, and patents with a 20 million Korean won growth fund. In international news, Germany's conservatives, led by Friedrich Merz, have reached a deal with the Social Democrats to form a new government 5 months after the previous administration collapsed. Merz called the agreement a strong signal to Germans and the EU of a stable, action-oriented government. The country had already slipped into recession before facing further economic strain due to U.S. President Donald Trump's trade tariffs. Chancellor-in-waiting Merz emphasized that Germany is back on track, pledging to meet defense obligations and boost economic competitiveness. And now for today's weather. The current weather in Busan is partly cloudy at times. The current temperature is 17 degrees Celsius. And the temperature will average around 13 degrees Celsius this evening. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM 부산 영어 방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산 영어 방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Nick Greenwood. BEFM 부산 영어 방송.
1, 2, 3, 4. Have you ever noticed how many disposable items we use in just one day? Right after we wake up, we might grab a takeout coffee in a paper cup, use a plastic straw, or wipe our hands with a napkin. As the day goes on, we keep using things like plastic bags, food containers, wet wipes, and bottled water too. On average, a person might go through 3 to 5 of these a day. But depending on your routine, it could be a lot more. If we just made a little effort not to use them, we could easily go without many disposable products. However, we still use a lot of them even today. Well, hello there everybody, my name is Nick and welcome to For Your Busan. 1, 2, 3. Let's kick off the show with 청바지 by 부석순.
뭣도 아닌 일이 입이 거칠어지는 병이 할 일이 터져 마치 뜨거운 팝콘같이 에라 모르겠다 everyday 사춘기야 우린 좁게 뜨는 날이 오겠지 다 갈아입고 나와 맘대로 Let's go. Hey, hey. 행복은 부순 우리는 청바지라네. 퇴근해도 내 폰은 정상 영업 중인지 불어나는 메시지 잘못 눌러 확인하지 에라 모르겠다 everyday 사춘기야 오늘 드레스 코드는 청바지라네. 여보세요 나의 맘에 청춘을 가득히 달아주시오 괜찮으세요 바로 지금이지만 모든 부순 우리는 청바지라네 청바지라네
부석순의 청바지가 오늘의 첫 곡이었습니다. Welcome everybody to the show. What an exciting way to kick things off here at For Your Busan. 진리님 going in straight saying 부석순으로 시작하나요? 행복은 보열 부산. 감사합니다. I'm glad you enjoyed that song. A very exciting and upbeat way to start the show. My name is Nick. If you've never seen me before, and I do thank you for joining me on the radio waves or on the internet today. Now, I want you to stop for a moment, take a look around you. How many disposable items can you see? What single-use items are sitting next to you right now? I'm guilty, I've got a plastic water bottle here. However, there's some ASMR for you. I will have you know, I don't know if it's hygienic or not, but I reuse the same plastic water bottle maybe for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I take it to the gym, I drink it here. It's probably covered in germs, but I do try to recycle myself if that's any consolation. But we do know that disposable products aren't really good for the environment, and they're not great for our health either. But because they're so convenient, we often end up using them anyway. Even if we try to avoid them, many products still come wrapped in single-use packaging everywhere. Have you ever tried keeping your recyclables at home for just 2 weeks instead of throwing them out right away? If you do, you'll quickly realize how much disposable waste that you go through. Today, approximately 5 trillion plastic bags are used around the world every year. That's about 13 billion bags a day, or more than 700 per person each year. Also, over 1.3 billion plastic bottles are used every single day. And because of this, countries all over the world are working to reduce their use of disposable items. In Busan, the city is now inviting districts to take part in a new eco-friendly festival project aimed at cutting down single-use waste. The goal of this project is to reduce carbon emissions and create cleaner, greener events by encouraging the use of reusable items like multi-use containers at local festivals. Districts selected for the program will receive budget support for using reusable containers, and citizens who bring their own tumblers or reusable items to festivals can receive incentives. Starting with the Busan Wheat Festival on May the 5th at Hwamyeong Ecological Park in Buggu District, reusable containers will be introduced. With more and more people attending these local festivals, we hope this movement will spread and that soon many more events will go completely single-use free. So there you go. You know, we're all guilty of it. I do use plastic shopping bags. I use plastic water bottles. You know, a lot of the time when I get coffee, I'll use the disposable plastic cups if I didn't bring a tumbler, which can be more often than it should be. But really, you know, I'm guilty. I need to 반성을 좀 해야 될 것 같은데요. As well as a lot of people, maybe try be a bit more eco-friendly. I do remember when I was about 18, I went to a music festival. I used to go every year to music festivals, but there was an event held by a huge beer company. If you picked up on the floor lots of beer cups that people had thrown on the floor, and you maybe collect 100 and you give it to the company, they give you a free beer. So I quite enjoyed that when I was 18. A good way to help the environment and enjoy a cheeky pint as well. Well, everyone, the time is 4:12 in the afternoon. It's Thursday already, and lots of love coming in on the show, which is always very nice to see. Soinam coming in early. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Also saying 벚꽃 구경 많이 하셨나요? 여기는 비 소식이 있어서 올해는 꽃 구경 많이 못할 것 같아요. 오늘 내일 많이 봐둬야 하겠어요. Yeah, it hasn't really rained here, and the 벚꽃 are now dying off. So I think we've been pretty lucky. I've managed to enjoy a few of them. But you're getting them later in Seoul, right? The further north you go, the later they bloom. That sucks about the rain. I do hope you get to enjoy them a little bit, maybe today before the rain comes. Regardless, I'm thankful that they come every year, right? You've always got next year. Benny-nim, welcome to the show, saying happy Thursday. How you doing, Benny-nim? Always good to see you. Jinli-nim as well, fantastic to see you, saying 매일 들어도 듣고 싶어지는 Nick. Oh, thank you. That's very easy. I was trying to work out what that was saying. Thank you very much. It's always good to see your messages, Jinli-nim. 소은님 also saying, 오늘 저는 닉이 좋아하는 짙은 그린색 니트랑 카디건을 입었어요. 카디건 좋아하는데 요즘 날씨에 자주 입을 수 있어서 너무 좋네요. That's awesome. I bet you look dashing in it. Green cardigans are amazing. And I bet it suits the spring weather as well. That's awesome. I don't have a green cardigan. I should get one though. I have a lot of other green clothes, but a green cardigan sounds very fashionable, very bright. Very nice to wear in the spring. We've got Samgan Park Nim. Welcome to the show, my friends. Good to see you as always. Juliet Nim as well. Now, when I came into the studio at about 3:30, and I noticed the camera was still on from Midday Mate. So I was like, what was going on? And I noticed a lot of people talking on the chatting thing. I was very surprised that people were still chatting even an hour and a half after the show ended. And I saw Juliet Nim was on there. And we're saying, oh, Nick has arrived. And just now, Juliet Nim says, oh, Nick님 is so tall. 세상에 어쩜 다 가지셨네요. Winner takes it all. Hello, everybody, and all mates. I guess you saw me walk in. Yeah, I'm tall-ish. I think I'm the same height as Chang PD. Chang PD, how tall are you?
82.
82, okay.
이게 더 커요, 내가 볼 때.
87.
훨씬 커요.
훨씬 아니고요. It's not. It's just a little. But the thing is, though, I think after 175, I think you'll start to kind of look the same. But David, when he used to be here, I felt tiny compared to him. He's like 195 or something. He's a good 10 centimeters taller than me. So Jimmy is also fairly tall. So yeah, it's just kind of average, I feel now. Anyone else coming in? Come and say hi. Don't be afraid. You're always welcome to say anything you want. Tell me how you're feeling and whatnot. Remember that you can choose today's text topic. 오늘도 for your 부산의 토픽은 여러분이 하고 싶은 이야기로 정해집니다. 여러분이 오늘 함께 이야기하고 싶은 토픽을 골라서 보내주세요. You can join the conversation in English or Korean. Just send a message to #9050, 샵 9010, which will cost you 101, KakaoTalk message, or a YouTube live message, where you can not just talk to me, but talk to lots of other listeners and friends and build more of a community. It's a lot more fun that way, I think. We've got Im Sung-hwan Nim. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. I assume you're on your way home from somewhere. Get home safely, my friend. Now, in the first half of the show, we have Busan Is, where we bring you the latest updates and insights in the Busan News segment with 6 p.m. news anchor Hong Jung-hwa. Latin Maria will follow that. Time to share my thoughts about everything in the world. It's also a moment to reflect on how things were back in my day. And then Bugalishi Challenge, where we listen to hints from Busan citizens on the streets and we guess what they describe. On the mic, we'll follow that, stories of Busan locals encountered on the streets of the city, and then don't miss out on quiz time with Busanquizumaster. Thursday together, we'll end the show where we embrace cultural diversity, meeting residents of different nationalities living in Busan. And you can be the prize winner of today, so make sure you send a message to the channels that I mentioned earlier. You could win a prize, and even if you don't win a prize, it's nice to have you communicating. It's always very fun. I need to expand my vocabulary a little bit. 소희님 said dashing. 이라는 표현은 is so dashing. 항상 다양한 표현으로 말해줘서 고마워요. You're welcome. saying 닉은 최고의 호스트입니다. You're too kind. You're too kind. I wish there was a prize. I don't think they do awards here. But I wouldn't win. There's too much good competition. But I do appreciate your support as always. And everyone else who's saying nice things as always. Okay. Anyway, don't go anywhere because Hongdangdang is just around the corner.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
welcome back everybody to For Your Busan. It is 4:18 in the afternoon, and to help bring us the lowdown on what's going on around the city of Busan is none other than 홍당당.
안녕하세요.
안녕하십니까.
오늘은 진짜 좀 따뜻해서
너무 좋아요. 그렇죠. 바람은 좀 많이 불긴 하지만
네, 오늘은 또 따뜻한 바람이더라고요.
그렇죠.
어제까지는 좀 추운 바람이었거든요.
맞아요. 이제부터 좀 올라가는
오늘부터인가요?
예. 그랬으면 좋겠지만 뭐 저번처럼 계속 올랐다가 내려갔다가
맞습니다.
아이고. 근데 오늘은 되게 멋진 카디건을 입으셨네요. 아까 그 소희님께서 짙은 그린색 카디건을 입었다고 하셨는데요.
네.
오, 약간 쌍둥이인가요? 뭐 좀
그러니까
옆에 서 있으면 되게 잘 어울리실 것 같아요.
짜잔.
되게 멋있어요. 저도 카디건을 하나 좀 사야겠네요. So, we are going to talk about the news.
네, 서울에서 부산까지, 부산에서 서울까지 몇 시간 걸리죠? KTX 타면
2시간 45분 정도?
그 정도? 그죠. 그런데
버스로
20분
가면
내.
5시간.
맞아요. 밀리면 10시간도 더 걸려요.
비행기로 가면 1시간.
자주 왔다
많이
갔다 했어요.
가봤어요.
정확히. 네, 서울에서 부산까지 20분 거리 어떠세요? 20분.
에이, 이거 사이파이 영화잖아요.
아니에요. 그런데
그렇죠.
진짜
순간이동.
그렇죠? 20분이면 저희 집에서 방송보다 더 가까이.
그렇죠.
그렇죠.
오, 신기하다. 그렇게 생각하면.
그런데 정말 20분 내로 이동이 가능한 차세대 초고속 열차인 하이퍼 튜브 기술 개발이 본격화된다는
와우.
소식입니다. 국토교통부는 오늘 한국철도기술연구원과 함께 하이퍼 튜브의 핵심 기술인 자기부상 기술 개발에 나선다고 밝혔는데요. 하이퍼 튜브는 진공에 가까운 상태의 튜브 속에서 이 자기부상 기술을 이용해서 열차를 띄우고 전자기력을 이용해 열차를 초고속으로 이동시키는 방식입니다. 그래서 서울에서 부산까지 20분 내로 이동이 가능해서 총알탄 열차라고 불리기도 하는데 시속 1200km로 주행 가능하고요. 이것은 고속열차보다 4배가 빠른 수준입니다. 총 사업비는 올해부터 3년 동안 127억 원이 투입됩니다.
The development of the next generation Hyperloop train to enable travel from Seoul to Busan in 20 minutes has begun. The Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport announced today on the 9th that it will begin developing core magnetic levitation propulsion technology for the Hyperloop in cooperation with the Korea Railroad Research Institute. The Hyperloop is a next-generation ultra-high-speed train that travels through a near-vacuum tube using magnetic levitation to lift the train and electromagnetic force to propel it forward. It's often referred to as a bullet train because it can potentially travel from Seoul to Busan in under 20 minutes. The train is capable of reaching speeds of up to 1,200 kilometers per hour, which is about 4 times faster than conventional high-speed trains. A total budget of 12.7 billion Korean won will be invested over the next 3 years starting this year.
네. 임금이나 수당을 부당하게 수령한 부산경찰청 소속 경감 2명이 중징계를 받았습니다. 부산경찰청에 따르면 A 경감은 근무 시간에 제대로 근무하지 않은 채 수당을 챙긴 혐의로 징계위원회에 넘겨져 해임됐습니다. 또 B 경감 역시 임금 부당 수령 혐의로 징계위원회에 회부돼 계급 강등 조치를 받았습니다.
2 deputy chiefs of the Busan Metropolitan Police Agency have been given severe disciplinary action for unlawfully receiving wages and allowances. According to the Busan Metropolitan Police Agency on April the 9th, Deputy Chief A was dismissed after being referred to a disciplinary committee for allegedly receiving allowances without properly working during his shifts. Deputy Chief B also faced disciplinary action for unlawfully receiving wages and was demoted.
네, 부산시 특별사법경찰관은 지난해 12월부터 3개월 동안 미세먼지를 배출하는 150곳을 대상으로 대기환경 오염 행위를 수사한 결과 27곳을 적발했습니다. 그 가운데 적발된 한 골재 생산 판매업체는 골재 이송 과정에서 비산먼지를 다량 배출해서 적발됐고요. 다른 업체는 건설 폐기물을 수집하고 운반하는 과정에서 수송 차량의 바퀴 청소와 또 측면에 물을 뿌리지 않으면서 도로에 비산먼지를 발생시켰습니다. 또 다른 업체는 인적이 뜸한 도심 외곽 지역 등지에서 비산먼지를 발생시키는 공사를 하면서 방진 덮개를 설치하지 않는 등 비산먼지 발생 억제 조치를 소홀히 하면서 적발됐습니다.
Busan Special Judicial Police have reported the detection of 27 businesses violating air pollution regulations out of 150 businesses investigated for dust emissions from December last year for 3 months. One company, a gravel production and sales firm, emitted large amounts during dust during the gravel transport process while operating crushing and screening facilities. Another company involved in collecting and transporting construction waste failed to clean vehicle wheels and spray water on the vehicle slides or on the sides, causing dust to spread on the roads. Additionally, a company conducting construction work in less populated areas neglected to install dust covers, allowing significant dust emissions.
네, 부산시가 한국주택금융공사와 금융기관 등과 업무 협약을 맺고 보호가 종료된 자립 청년 주거를 위한 지원 사업을 벌입니다. 협약에는 자립 청년들이 집을 구할 때 필요한 부동산 금융교육과 주거대출, 중개보수, 주거생활비, 또 자립 물품 구입비까지 지원하는 내용을 담았는데요. 지원 대상은 시의 청년 임차 보증금 대출 및 이자 지원 사업을 신청하는 자립 청년으로 한 명당 최대 350만 원을 지원받을 수 있습니다. 자립 청년은 보호 종료 후 자립 준비 기간 5년이 끝났는데도 경제적, 심리적으로 기댈 곳이 절실한 20대 초반 청년을 말합니다. 이들이 주거 문제를 가장 큰 어려움으로 느끼고 있기 때문에 주거비와 관련된 실질적인 도움을 주기 위해서 이번 협약이 마련됐습니다. 자립 준비 청년의 경우에는 아동 양육시설이나 위탁가정의 보호를 받다가 만 18세 이상이 되면 이제 시설에서 퇴소해야 합니다. 이후 5년간의 한정된 자립 준비 기간 동안에만 정부와 지자체 등으로부터 지원을 받을 수 있기 때문에 이런 협약들이 마련됐습니다.
The city of Busan has signed a business agreement with the Korea Housing Finance Corporation and other financial institutions to implement a support program for young adults transitioning out of the care system. The agreement includes provisions for supporting these independent youths with real estate, financial education, housing loans, brokerage fees, living expenses, and funds for purchasing essential items for independent living. The beneficiaries are independent youth applying for the city's Youth Lease Deposit Loan and Interest Support Program, and each person is eligible to receive up to 3.5 million won in support. Independent youth refers to young people in their early 20s who, even after completing a 5-year self-reliance preparation period following the end of state care, are still in desperate need of economic and emotional support. They often see housing as their biggest challenge, and this agreement was established to provide practical assistance with housing costs and help them settle into a society in a stable manner. Young adults preparing for independence are those who must leave child welfare facilities or foster homes upon turning 18. They are eligible for support from the government and local municipalities only during a limited 5-year preparation period.
네, 여기까지 부산 소식 전해드렸습니다.
문자가 좀 많이 왔는데 특히 이 지하철에 대한 문자가 좀 왔어요.
네.
그 소희님, 진리님께서 와 대박 좋다 이용해야겠어요라고 하셨어요.
고속열차, 초고속.
저는 못 쓸 것 같아요.
못 할 것 같아요?
빠른 속도로 가면 갑자기 멈추면 어떡해요?
그 생각하면
그렇죠.
안 되죠.
예. 좀 무서운
안전하게
것 같아요.
정말 개발이 잘 됐으면
그렇죠.
좋겠습니다.
예. 이
네.
공기 저항이 없어서 진공이기 때문에
그러니까요.
빨리 갈 수 있게.
뭐 먹지도 못할 것 같아요.
그렇죠.
뭐 마시려고 예전에는 기차가 천천히 가서 삶은 계란 너무 옛날 얘기인가?
예.
이렇게 네 파는 것도 있어가지고 막 뭐 사 먹고 오징어 뜯어 먹고 한참 자다가 일어나도 또
그럴 시간이 없을 거예요.
그랬는데
진미님께서 집에서 부산역까지 가는 시간이 더 걸릴 것 같아요. 그죠? 맞아요. 특히 여기에서 부산역까지 가려면 한 30분 정도 걸리는 것 같은데요.
해운대에서 부산역이요?
부산역까지 지하철로 가면
안 밀리면 30분이죠.
그죠. 차로 가면 더 오래 걸리죠.
그렇죠.
네.
지하철도 갈아타야 되니까.
예, 궁금해요. 어떨지 좀 많이 궁금합니다.
그렇습니다.
안전
네.
장치가 많이 있어야 될 것 같아요.
네.
Okay, it's now time to move on to our proverbs.
네, 자 속담 준비했습니다. 오늘은 조금 짤막한 속담으로 준비했어요. 자, 세 번째 속담에서도 항상 이렇게 뭔가 변화가 있었는데 오늘은 없습니다.
Okay.
뒷부분만 완성해 주시면 돼요.
알겠습니다.
네. 자, 고래 그물에
이 구멍을 잘라가지고 풀어야죠.
고래 살려주면 되겠다.
고래 그물에 모르겠어요. 호랑이가 잡혔다.
고래 그물에요?
모르겠어요. 너무
고래랑 왜 같이 나오는 거 있죠? 좀 작은.
그래요? 돌고래?
고래 속담에 보면은 우리나라 속담에 고래가 막 싸우는데
새우.
어.
새우가 잡혔다.
맞아요.
맞아요? 한국 속담에 이 고래와
새우
이 새우가
치네요.
항상 같이 나와요.
그죠? 네, 속담은 고래 그물에 새우가 걸린다. 속담입니다. 고래 그물을 던졌는데 새우가 걸리면 어떡해요?
그죠. 아주
그죠?
속상하겠죠.
그죠?
실망이죠.
그죠?
네, 엄청 큰 걸 막 목표했는데
이야.
이 작은 거밖에 안
어머머,
나와가지고
진짜 맞습니다.
어떡해요.
제 원고에 목적하던 큰 것은 놓치고 쓸데없는 것들만 얻게 되었음을 뜻하는 말이다. 이렇게 써 있는데 진짜 정확히 뜻까지 해석해 주시나요?
근데
네.
뭐 그런 뜻일 것 같아요.
그렇습니다.
맞아요. 고래 엄청 크고 엄청
그렇게 어렵지
좋은
않았죠?
것인데 뭐 인생에도 이런 일이 되게 많은 것 같은데
그럼요.
뭐 주식이라든지
그럼요.
엄청 크게 목표했는데
지금
단타해가지고
네,
아무것도
여러
안
말
나왔어요.
하지 않겠습니다. 지금
Okay.
민감한 시기입니다.
We had Jinli님 saying 새우 잡힌다. 그죠?
맞습니다.
새우.
새우.
Okay, let's go number 2.
네, 지금 이제 보면은 모내기철이에요. 이제 막 모내기가
모내기.
이제 시작됩니다. 이제 가을에 이제 쌀 먹어야죠.
모내기는
모내기 때는
정확하게 무슨 뜻이죠?
쌀에 어린
수확하는
그 쌀이 되기 전에
예.
그 풀같이 생긴 걸 모라고 하거든요. 모.
오케이.
그 모를 심는 것을 모내기 한다. 이렇게 한 두세 개씩 잡아서 이렇게 물이 있는 논에 똑똑 심어줘야 돼요. 옛날엔 손으로 다 줄 매가지고 그 줄 맞춰서 쫙 했는데 요즘에는 다 이제 기계로 하죠.
머리카락 모도 하죠? 아닌가요? 모르겠어요. 네.
모내기. 농사 짓는.
알겠습니다. 모내기 뭐죠?
모내기 때는
무엇을 해야 된다.
모내기 때문에 막 바쁘니까 이렇게 된대요.
친구랑 절교해야 된다. 시간이 없어.
친구를 같이
빨리 열심히
불러가지고 같이 일을 해야죠.
아니 열심히 생각하고 열심히 집중해가지고.
모내기 한다. 열심히.
친구 같은 거 필요 없어 이제 돈 버는 시간이야. 장난이에요. 장난이다.
장난 재밌네요.
친구가 필요합니다. 네,
친구.
모르겠습니다. 뭔가요?
모내기 때는 친구가 필요합니다. 손절하면 안 돼요. 속담이 고양이 손도 빌린다가 정답이거든요.
근데 고양이 손도 빌린다.
너무
누구든
바쁘니까.
그냥
네네네.
빨리 좀 도와주세요.
네, 모내기한테
근데
야옹야옹
그만큼
너도 빨리 와.
돈도 많이 나눠야죠. 그죠.
역시 머니.
역시 머니.
뭐니 해도 뭐니.
뭐니 해도 머니다.
네, 모내기 시기에는 누구나 다 참여해야 할 정도로 일손이 부족해서 모내기 때는 고양이 손도 빌린다 이런 재밌는 속담이 있어요.
좋은 속담인데
네.
뭐 이게 생각했을 때 이론적으로는 되게 좋아요. 근데 현실적으로는 생각하면 여러 가지 요소들이 좀 있을 것 같아요.
이성적인 닉.
맞아요. 오케이.
자,
Alright,
세 번째 속담입니다. 아는 채 하지 말고
누구한테 말하는 건가요? 아는 체 하지 말고 그냥 모른다고 솔직히 말해.
이것도 비슷한 맞습니다.
오케이.
네네 비슷해요.
그럼 뭘까요?
속담은 아는 채 하지 말고 모르는 채 하지 말라.
그럼 뭘 해야죠?
그냥 겸손하고 항상 솔직해야 된다는 아까 그 말과 통해요.
오케이.
모르면 모른다.
오케이,
알면
오케이.
안다. 해야
오케이,
되는데
오케이. 거짓말 하지 말고.
네. 아는 채 하는 경우 있잖아요. 나 다 알아. 내가 다 알아. 이렇게 하는 경우 또 알면서도 모르는 채 하는 경우도 있잖아요. 그런 경우 있잖아요.
예.
그래서 아는 채 하지 말고 모르는 채 하지 말라. 사람은 언제나 겸손하고 좀 솔직해져라. 이런 뜻으로.
그렇죠.
네.
근데 방송할 때는 되게 힘든 것 같아요. 약간 어떤 일을 몰라도 살짝 아는 척을 해야 되는 것 같아요.
맞아요.
모른다고 하면 너무
음,
무식해 보여가지고 좀
맞아요. 방송은 닉의 모든 것이 닉만이 아니라 청취자와 함께 있으면서 청취자의 중간쯤을 유지해야 되는 역할을 하기 때문에
그렇죠.
이걸 모르는 사람도 있고 아는 사람도 있으니까 중간쯤을 유지하기 위해서 좀 어려운 내용이다 하면은 어떻냐고 물어보고 또 잘 아는 것이 있으면 또 그렇다고 얘기해서
그렇죠.
그 균형을 잡으려고 하니까
역시 find the
닉의
balance.
인간성이나 닉의 어떤 상식과는 조금은 차이가 있을 경우도 있죠.
That's true. That's true. You got to find the balance. We
네.
can't know everything. That was fun today. Those were good proverbs today. 오늘도 엄청 재밌었습니다. Now, before you go, we have today's text topic that I would like to ask to you. 잠을 못 드는 밤. 여러분만의 불면증 극복 방법이 있다면 알려주세요. How do you get over a bit of insomnia? You can't sleep. 잠을 못 자요. 그럼 홍당당님은 어떻게 하시죠?
잠을 못 자다니.
잘 자요?
잠이 너무
잘 주무신
많아가지고
편인가요?
잠을 커피를 약간 오후 늦게나 조금 많이 마시면 잠이 가끔은 안 올 때가 있는데
예.
그때는 신나죠. 잠이 안 오니까.
그래요.
네.
그런 거. 예. 그럼 홍당당
동문서답을 지금 하고 있는데.
침대에 눕자마자 바로 잠드는 편인가요?
네네.
와, 이거 너무 좋아요.
잠을 잘 못
몇
그래요?
시간 걸려요? 원래 한두 시간 정도 막 설치다가 막
그럼 해 뜨겠는데요.
그죠? 왠지 잘 모르겠는데 그냥 잠이 안 오는 편이에요. 제가.
커피를 좀 줄이는 건 어떨까요?
전 하루에 한 잔씩만
그래요?
해가지고 지금 예.
운동도 많이 하고.
운동도 하고요.
해보면서.
그죠? 저는 올빼미 형이라서 좀 힘든 것 같아요.
그렇군요.
예.
아침 일찍 일어나는 거예요.
아니요. 좀 늦게 일어나요.
그러니까 밤에 자면 엄마들이 항상
제 생활
일찍 자라.
I know.
대신 제가 잔소리 좀 해드렸습니다.
Okay. All right, everyone. What is your secret when you have a bit of insomnia? You can't sleep. What do you do to help you sleep? Let me know, and then we'll be back. We have 소희님생 세상에서 가장 거짓말을 하지 못하는 직업이 있다면 라디오 호스트가 아닐까 짐작해 봅니다.
그렇진 않아요.
I don't lie.
막
but,
거짓말,
you know,
네, 거짓말.
Sometimes we have to 좀 미화시켜서 좀
네.
그래 할 때가 좀 있긴 있습니다. But thank you. I'm glad that you have lots of faith in me like that.
네, 솔직하게 그래도 합니다.
솔직하게는 좋죠. 홍당당님 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 내일 뵐게요.
All right, we're going to take a song break. This is Blooming by IU.
뭐해라는 두 글자에 네가 보고 싶어 날 속맘을 담아 이모티콘 하나하나 속에 달라지는 내 미묘한 심리를 알까 아니 바쁘지 않아 Nothing 나나 잠들어 있지 않아 Insomnia 냐냐 지금 다른 사람과 함께이지 않아 나도 너를 생각 중 우리의 네모가는 꿈 어디선 가락으로 장미꽃을 피워 향기에 취하고 난 사우 오직 둘만의 비밀의 정원 밤샘 작업으로 업데이트 흥미로운 이 작품의 지은이 That's me 어쩜 이 관계의 클라이맥스 이 막으로 넘어가게 지금이 그 타이밍 같은 마음인 걸 알아 Real la 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 나를 고르지 마라 Reply la 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 조금 장난스러운 나의 은유에 네 해석이 궁금해 우리의 색은 green and blue 어디선 가락으로 말풍선을 띄워 금세 터질 것 같아 루비가 빠져 어지러워 보낼게 사랑인 것 같아 백만 송이 장미꽃을 나랑 피워볼래 꽃잎에 색은 우리 맘 가는 대로 칠해 시들 때도 예쁘게 우리의 네모가는 꿈 어디선 가락으로 장미꽃을 피워 향기에 취하고 난 사우 오직 둘만의 비밀의
아이유의 Blooming 들으셨습니다. Welcome everyone to the show. It's 4:38 in the afternoon and this is For Your Busan. Now I asked you a question about a bit of insomnia, nights that you can't sleep. I'm not sure where to draw the line with the word insomnia because it's a condition, a medical condition, which I'm sure is different than I can't sleep tonight. So there will be a distinction. So we're going to say nights where you can't sleep. 이 잠 못 드는 밤 불면증을 극복하는 법을 알고 있다면 알려주세요가 오늘의 텍스트 토픽 질문입니다. Got a couple of messages coming in. People have different times of sleeping. By the way, hello to Busan Ajanim. Welcome to the show. Good to see you, my friend. 고수님 as well. Fantastic to see you. Raration님 as well, saying 안녕하세요. Fantastic to have you here, my friend. Saying 안녕하세요. 모든 분들 즐겁고 행복한 하루 되세요. I hope you have a great day too, Rarationim. Thank you for your wishes. Now, to the text topic, we've got some different people messaging a couple of different things here. 진리님 says 저도 잠 못 자는 체질이에요. 아침 기상 시간은 7시. Ooh, I do not like that. That's way too early for me. that's because of my work schedule, right? I sleep late and I wake up later. So I think that's okay, right? 고수님 saying 잠은 죽어서 많이 잔다는 주의라서 늘 4시간 반 정도 잡니다. Yeah, they say that you can sleep when you're dead. So, time's wasted on sleeping, right? But 4 hours, 그게 좀 과한 것 같아요. Like reverse 과해, right? It's not 과해 enough. It's too short. It's way too short. I know Margaret Thatcher used to sleep for 4 hours a night. You do need some sleep because they do say it could shorten your lifespan. 소희님 saying 저도 교대 근무라서 오래 하면서 만성 수면 부족이랑 친하게 지내고 있어요라고 하셨어요. I know you do shift work, so you probably have a lot of, like you say, chronic sleep deprivity. That's, it's your job. So you have to put up with that. But I do hope one day you get to have a normal sleeping pattern so your body will thank you for that. So keep the messages coming in. Let me know, what do you do when you can't sleep? And let me know how long you sleep for on average in a day. Right now, we've got Effie in the studio. Don't go anywhere.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Welcome back, everybody, to For Your Busan. It is now time for the only guest segment where I don't have a script. 그래서 좀 짜릿해요. I'm always kind of excited about what's going to happen because I have no idea. Hello, Effie.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
Enjoying?
And you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Enjoying the weather?
Oh, yes. I do actually experience a little bit of blue during the spring.
You said you're a fall person. So,
but I'm excited because summer is coming.
okay, you're a summer person then.
More
than
like.
the spring. That's good. It seems that cherry blossom spring is basically over anyway.
Almost, yeah.
So you can open the curtains now and come outside. Before we get into it, quickly, do you ever have times where you cannot sleep?
Often.
How do you usually overcome that?
Well, if I literally cannot fall asleep within an hour, I just get out of my bed, sit on my desk, and then try to do things.
Oh.
I try to just stay up all night.
And do you?
I do sometimes.
And then you sleep in the day, or you just miss that night of sleep?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I wait until the night.
Wow.
Or it means that my body is not tired enough, so I tend to exercise then.
Okay, that's good. Tire your body out.
That's one of the best
Wow,
ways.
to pulling all-nighters, that's, after you're like 21, that's got to be hard.
It is always hard. So that's why I make sure I wake up early enough.
Okay, that's a good idea. So this is Bugalishi Challenge, and this is where we listen to hints given by adorable children, and we have to guess what they're describing. It's a guessing game, everyone.
Yes.
이제 맞추는 시간입니다. Do we have a theme today?
Yes, it's going to be rides.
Rides.
Rides, like 탈 것. Like specifically
riding like car.
theme parks.
Theme parks. Okay,
I did
this will be
not want
interesting.
to narrow it down, but I think I need
Okay,
to
all right
mention
then.
it. So
That's
theme
good.
park, 놀이공원, guys.
Good theme. All right, so we've got some clips. We've got 3 kids.
Yes, 3 hints per child.
All right,
And
everyone. If you think you know the answer, send a message to #9050 샵9050 or a Kakao Talk message or a YouTube live chat message. Shall we listen to the first audio clip?
Yes.
Hello, my name is Bogyang. There is a famous one in London.
So,
There's a famous one in London.
yeah, famous one in London. That's all.
But you narrowed it down to a ride. I think I know what it is.
Oh my goodness. I was
Yeah,
worried about this fact.
I lived in London.
Yes. Might be easier.
Okay,
Easy for
I
you.
will refrain from saying anything right now because I think I know the answer. But
There's the only thing, right?
it's the only thing in there. All right, so there's a famous one in London, England.
Something to write.
I mean, there's lots of famous things.
There are actually many
There's Big
famous
Ben,
things.
the big clock tower. There's Buckingham Palace. Yeah. All right, should we listen to another hint?
Yes.
It can be found in many places. It moves slowly. It is romantic.
You can find this in
How
many
does she
places.
know what romantic is? Her parents have told her to say romantic, haven't they?
No, how it was like
the concept
described
of
in the
romance
movies.
is from when you're a teenager, I think, isn't it? From movies,
Teenagers,
okay.
movies. I
All
think,
right, then, you get a
like
picture
romantic scenes most of the time when you're inside of this thing.
Yeah.
It moves slowly, so you can spend time with the loved one.
Do you?
I've never tried.
You've never tried? Yeah, I don't. I don't. Okay, I'm going to give a hint myself. I don't like heights.
You don't like heights?
Not fan of being up in high places. I wouldn't say it's like severe 고소공포증, but I get a bit like a bit when I'm like walking over like a yuridari, right? I'm just kind of like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Does not make you feel comfortable whenever you were in. When was the last time you were in like this thing?
15, 20 years.
Been a while?
There's a famous one in England. There's also a big one in Ulsan.
There's one in Busan.
in the city.
In the city. If you
In
go
the
to
city.
Samsandong, which is the place to hang out in Ulsan, I'm a former Ulsanite here. So I never went on it, but it's the landmark. It's like, oh, let's meet near this.
Never tried that one.
All right.
Got it.
Should we have another? We've got lots of guesses coming in. Let's listen to hint
Last
number
one.
3.
You can see amazing scenery and views from the top.
You can see the beautiful scenery and then
Views from the top.
views from the top.
Yeah, so we know it's quite high. There's a famous one in London. There's one in Ulsan as well.
Goes in circle.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of messages. I'll read through them and then you can let us know. We have Benny Nim saying Ferris wheel. We have Benny Nim in Korean saying 관람차 as well. 만학도 영은 welcome to there saying 2층 버스, a double-decker bus.
That was a good
놀이공원에
guess.
있는 게 아닌데, but in London there are lots of double-decker buses. We also have Jinli Nim saying 관람차 맞죠? Soy Nim saying 속초 아이도 있어요. In 속초에도 있대요. There you
Did
go.
not know
They just
that.
copied England. There you go. 부산 아예 없어요. 라고 했어요.
Oh, we don't have it anyway?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah. We have 대관람차. 만학도 영은 Yeah, there we go. Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel. Right, yeah,
Ferris wheel.
the one in London is the London Eye. I went on it once
London Eye, yes.
when I was a kid.
Like a teenager with a date?
No, with my family.
Oh.
Because it was built in 2000 or 2001. So I went with my family to experience the new thing. It was cool. It was kind of cool. Yeah.
Cool.
So that was the first one. We've got another one, right? We've got
Yes.
another couple. Let's listen
Yes.
to the next hint. Number 2.
Hello everyone, I'm Lahi. You can find this at theme park. It is a very bouncy ride.
Is that too obvious?
I don't know. The word bouncy is in the name, isn't it?
I'm not gonna say
You're not going to say. I think I know this because I guess when you said when you say 놀이공원, it kind of narrows the.
So that's why I did not want to mention it, but without mentioning it, it's going to be too confusing, so I had to
I know.
mention it.
I agree. I agree. All right. So it's bouncy. It's fun.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Have we already got some guesses?
We don't.
Viking.
What?
Viking.
Oh, the swinging ship.
Swing ship.
We have Janinim saying bumper cars. Those are, I would say they're bouncy. That's crashy. You gotta crash. I don't know. Maybe bumper car. I don't know. Was it Janinim saying 회전목마? Okay.
That's not the answer. Shall we listen to the second clip?
Let's do it.
You try to bump into others. It is really difficult to steer this kind of car.
Okay. Now, maybe bouncy was the wrong word. Because when I think of, I guess it is bouncy.
It is
맞긴 한데,
bouncy.
I was thinking
Proper
bouncy
name.
castle. You know bouncy castle? You jump in the giant like
Giant,
성
like-
같은 거 and it's like made of like
Oh,
boing,
yes,
boing,
yes,
jump around and
yes. That's
you know,
bouncy for sure.
that's a bouncy castle. I was thinking of that.
You were thinking of that.
But this is bouncy from when you impact someone, you bounce back a bit.
Yes, you're right.
That makes a bit of sense. These are fun for sure.
For sure.
All right, should we listen to the next hint?
Yes.
You are driving small cars in a stadium.
Driving
Yeah.
a smaller car
Yeah.
in a stadium-looking place.
Yeah. It is definitely fun. You go for the person who looks 제일 만만해 보이는 사람 target 해가지고 와. You go like usually my younger sister. I just target. What's the answer?
So the answer, who got the answers?
Well, I think we had Jinli-nim and Manakdo Young-nim saying bumper car.
Bumper car, yes.
Yay. It was a bumper car. I love
Bumper
bumper
cars.
cars. Something about the destructive nature
Yes.
of humanity.
Yes, I like
You just want
that
to crash
part
into
too.
things.
Yes.
But be safe as well. I think it's an outlet because, you know, when you're driving on the road, be safe, cautious. But then when you go and ride a bumper car, you let loose.
You can go
just-
recklessly.
Reckless, yeah.
Yes, it's
All
a
right.
lot of fun.
got
Okay,
another
let's
one.
move on to the last.
Hello, my name is Ujin. You can find many of these at theme parks. You need to wear a seatbelt when you ride this.
Actually, many things.
It's a bumper car, again.
Well, but there are
Have to wear a
actually many
seatbelt.
things that you need to wear seat belts, actually.
Okay, all right then. So you have to wear a seatbelt. I'm thinking of two. I think they're probably the main attractions. Probably like the 대표 attractions of a 놀이공원.
Yes, probably.
Maybe loop the loops. Let's listen to clip number 2.
Yes.
You need to be a certain height to ride this.
Oh yeah.
You need to be a certain height to ride this.
So
But
it's an age
many of-
thing. I mean, you
Yes.
can be a really big first grader, you know, who just had a growth spurt early on, and then you can get on the biggest, craziest rides.
As long as you're tall and big, a lot of people think that you're over the age
I know,
limit, right?
It's winning the genetic lottery for sure. So, okay, that's that one. You have to be over a certain height.
Certain height.
What's the
Yes.
third hint?
Well,
Should we
before
listen?
then,
All right.
again, biking, no.
Oh, lots of Vikings. I swear, is that not a brand? Or is it a type?
아 그러니까 나 궁금한 게 미국은 영어로는 뭐라고 해요?
Swing
Like a swinging ship or a Viking ship?
Viking ship.
바이킹만이라고 하면 그 스웨덴,
the-
노르웨이 바이킹이라고 생각하는데. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure anyway. All right, let's listen to clip number 3.
This could be very fun and scary. Some of these can go upside down.
My life.
You're right, exactly. Upside down.
Jinlinim said 귀신의 집. That's actually, yeah, like,
Ghost house.
yeah, haunted houses,
guess.
ghost houses are scary. Parades.
Ups and down. But
we
you gotta
have-
wear a seat belt.
You have to wear a seatbelt. Have you seen Final Destination 3? 그 영화가 있잖아요. Final Destination 3.
I haven't.
It's, you know, Final Destination. It's quite graphic and it shows a horrible catastrophe. If you like horror movies, I recommend
I
it.
do love.
Have you,
I think I haven't watched the.
watch number
third
3.
one.
You'll never want to go to a theme park again. I didn't want to either. All right, we had lots of people though saying 만학도 영어님, Benny님 saying roller coaster.
Yes.
Roller coaster.
So it's like our lives going ups and down and ups and down.
For sure.
Yeah, so we could also say an emotional roller coaster when
Yeah.
we're going through a lot of ups and downs. We could say that week was a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster.
That's a good expression. Yeah. She's an emotional roller coaster. He's an emotional roller coaster. Or that was an emotional roller coaster. Usually watching a very sad and happy movie that's up and
Yes,
down.
ups and downs.
Well, that movie was just an emotional roller coaster. This was a lot of fun. It hasn't made me want to go to a theme park, though. I get really bad like 멀미 these days.
Motion sickness.
Yeah, so I can't ride them very much, which is sad. I feel like an old man, but...
Me, in my case, I just need a purpose to go there and like a good excuse.
Dates.
I don't know if
Go on
I
a date with
later
someone.
get married and have a child, we'll probably go there again. But
go with Kumi. She's probably not allowed on the rides.
yes, you're right, exactly.
Thank you so much, Effie, and have a great week. I'll see you next time.
Thank you for having me.
All right, everyone. The time is 4:54 in the afternoon. We're going to wrap up the first half here. Don't go anywhere. We've got a very fitting song. Until then, this is Roller Coaster by Cannibal.
무엇인가 잘못된 것 같아 도시 속을 걸어 목이 말라 미친 듯이 쏟아지는 비도 이 갈증을 다 채워주진 못해 숨이 막힐 때면 모두 던져버리고 날 따라와
나의 손을 잡아
꿈도 꾸지 못한 짜릿한 자유를 느껴봐 머린 바람에 날리고 내 맘은 녹아내리고 저쪽으로 난 사라지고 한 줄기 바람이 되어 하늘을 달리고 싶어 세상을 뛰넘고 싶어 날 가두지마 내 맘속에 찌든 먼지들은 모두 바람에 흩어져 버릴 거야
Your Bridge to the World. BEFM 부산 영어 방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산 영어방송이 함께합니다.
It's not easy to make proper judgment in a sudden event of an earthquake. That's why it is essential that we practice emergency drills during our daily lives so that we can be prepared for any such circumstances. As soon as you feel the earthquake, hide your body under a table to protect yourself. When the shaking has stopped, shut off the gas valves and turn off the electricity, and locate your way of exit by opening the doors. If you're coming out of a multi-story building, use the stairs and definitely not the elevators. When outside the building, rush to an open field and cover your head while en route. Finally, tune into a broadcasting channel and keep yourself updated on what's happening and what to do next. But remember, prevention is the best solution. This campaign is brought to you by BFM 부산 영어 방송.
Want to be a friend of BFM 부산 영어 방송? You can chat with BFM through our Kakao Talk service. You can share your messages and photos through Kakao Talk, and you can easily become BFM's Kakao friend by searching BFM through the Find a Friend option. Come share and chat with us at BFM anytime, anywhere for free. Don't forget to add BFM 부산 영어 방송 to your Kakao friends list.
Man, I haven't got a chance. I call him.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
포열 부산 아닙니까?
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열 부산.
포열 부산.
할까요? 포열 부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
Welcome back, everybody, to For Your Busan. It is the second half of the show. Just before we move on, I want to give you this warning. A dry weather and wind can turn into small sparks and into wildfires. Avoid using fire near forest during outings or hikes. Do not burn waste or enter forested areas. And causing a wildfire, even by accident, may lead to up to 3 years in prison or a 30 million Korean won fine. So everyone, please be careful and be safe as well. Without further ado, let's dive into On the Mic.
네, 안녕하세요. 올리비아입니다. 오늘은 날고 싶은 분을 만나보도록 가겠습니다. 안녕하세요.
반갑습니다. 나는 듯이 가겠습니다. 오늘 특수교사의 돌봄 기록부라는 책을 쓴 작가 김진화입니다.
반갑습니다. 네. 왜 수식어를 날고 싶은이라고 하셨는지.
네. 우선 제가 20대에는 세계 45개국을 여행할 정도로 해외로 배낭여행 가는 걸 굉장히 좋아했거든요. 그래서 20대 때부터 제 수식어는 날고 싶은이었어요. 근데 그때의 날고 싶은은 배낭을 메고 자유롭게 좀 살고 싶다 이런 의미였는데 제가 10년 동안 어머니를 돌보고 그 힘든 이제 정말 긴 시간이잖아요. 그 시간을 통과하고 나니까 제가 마지막에 에필로그를 쓸 때 너무도 자연스럽게 제목이 나는 듯이 가겠습니다 나오더라고요. 네. 그리고 그게 출판사에서 제안한 또 제목으로 돌아왔어요. 제가 말한 거 아니에요.
우와, 진짜 신기하다.
이 날고 싶다, 나는 듯이 가고 싶다의 의미는 삶이란 거 진짜 우리가 예기치 못한 어떤 고통이나 난관, 뭐 아픔, 슬픔 이런 것들이 다가오잖아요. 근데 이제 그런 것들을 정말 내 발 아래 두고 지금 되게 담담하고 좀 담대하게 초연하게 그렇게 그것들을 마주하면서 그냥 나아가고 싶다. 그런 의미가 날고 싶은의 함축적으로 담긴 것 같아요.
지금 간병을 하고 있는 분들이 봐도
네.
엄청난 위로가
네.
될 것 같고 삶에 대해서 다시금 되돌아보게 만드는 책이라는 생각도 들었고 우리 부모님을 생각하게 되고 그래서 가볍게 읽으려고 했지만 절대 가볍게 읽을 수 없는 책이 나는 듯이 가겠습니다. 이 책을 읽고 전하고 싶었던 메시지가 있다면
그 돌봄이라는 건 누구나 지금도 하고 있고 받고 있고 또 해야 하는 것이다 라는 걸 좀 인식을 하고 그렇다면 모두가 거쳐가는 거라면 이거는 사회의 문제인 거잖아요. 그래서 그런 관점을 좀 가졌으면 좋겠어요. 저는 이 돌봄이라는 게 굉장히 가치가 있다고 생각했기 때문에 휴직을 하고 1년 반 동안 이제 병원에서 24시간 간병을 했고 또 계속해서 열심히 어머니를 돌봤는데 그 좋은 일을 하는데 가치 있는 일을 하는데 내가 왜 이렇게 혼자 남아야 되지? 라는 이 질문에 답이 떠오르지가 않는 거예요. 그래서 저는 저를 자꾸 의심하고 저를 공격했거든요. 네가 인생을 잘못 살아서 혼자 남은 거다. 네. 그렇게 계속 해석을 했어요.
왜 그렇게 해석했어요? 아니잖아요.
그 이제 시간들이 너무 고통스러웠는데 분명히 누군가는 아직도 혼자가 된 고립된 스스로를 내 탓이라거나 그렇게 생각할 수 있을 것 같아요. 돌봄자들이 무엇을 힘들어하고 또 어떻게 이렇게 고군분투하며 나아가는지 이걸 좀 보시고 네, 마주하시고 돌봄자들을 위한 제도를 좀 고민해달라라고 말씀드리고 싶고
작가님만의 나의 돌봄 팁 이거는 중요합니다.
제가 정말 중요하게 생각하는 포인트는 나를 알아야 되는 거. 그게 뭐냐면 내가 뭘 할 때 좋고 나쁜지 행복하고 그렇지 않은지 그다음에 내가 누구를 만나서 어느 장소에 갔을 때 마음이 편안하고 자존감이 올라가는지 아니면 우리가 어떤 자리에 갔을 때는 괜스레 막 위축되고 내 존재가 막 깎이고 잘려나가는 느낌이 들잖아요. 그런 장소나 그런 사람은 나에게 좋은 영향을 주는 사람이 아니거든요.
맞아요.
그래서 그런 것들을 계속해서 판단하고 나에게 물어가면서 정리하는 게 자기 돌봄인 것 같고 지금 당장은 별 생각 없이 그냥 하루하루 즐겁게 살아도 좋을 때가 있어요.
맞아요.
그런데 어느 순간 삶이 갑자기 멈출 때가 와요. 40, 50대서 내 인생은 뭔가
그런 분들
난
많잖아요.
누군가
많잖아요.
많거든요.
근데 왜냐면 그거 학교에서 안 가르쳐 주잖아요, 작가님.
맞아요. 너무 공감합니다.
네. 좋습니다. 혹시 방송을 듣고 있거나 방송을 보고 있는 분들에게 전하고 싶은 메시지가 있다면 뭐가 있을까요?
이때까지 주고받아 온 돌봄은 어떤 것들이 있나 한번 오늘 떠올려 보시고요. 좌절을 느끼고 계신 분이 있다면 제 책을 한번 읽어보시면 그럼에도 불구하고 어떻게 삶을 긍정하며 또 내게 주어진 삶을 좋은 방향으로 해석하면서 나아갈 수 있는지 힌트를 얻으실 수 있을 것 같습니다.
좋아하는 영어 단어나 영어 표현이 있어요?
네. 저 패션이라는 단어 좋아해요.
네.
왜 열정.
가장 좋아하세요?
왜 열정을 좋아하냐면 삶에서 사실 내가 바라고 계획하는 것들만 다가오는 건 아니잖아요.
맞아요.
근데 이제 그 모든 계획하지 않았던 것들, 내가 바라지 않았던 것들, 이 모든 것들을 나에게 도움이 되는 방향으로 긍정적으로 해석하고 나아가기 위해서는 삶에 대한 사랑이 있어야 된다고 저는 생각을 하거든요. 그래서 그게 저는 삶에 대한 열정에서 나온다고 생각을 해요. 그래서 오늘의 단어는 패션으로 하겠습니다.
패션 좋습니다.
네. 여러분, 우리 함께 나는 듯이 갑시다.
Thank you to Olivia for bringing us today's On the Mic, where we had author Kim Jin-hwa, a 21-year veteran special education teacher and writer of I Will Fly Onwards, known by the self-given title One Who Wants to Fly. She shares how a passion for travel and a decade spent caring for a mother inspired the book's name and message. She speaks deeply about the emotional toll of caregiving, reflecting on the isolation it can cause and the urgent need for greater societal awareness and institutional support for caregivers. Her personal tip is know yourself, what lifts your spirits and what diminishes you. And she encourages listeners to reflect on the care they've received in their lives and to find hope in interpreting hardships as part of a meaningful journey. Favorite English word is also passion. Fantastic, really inspirational, and this is why I love this segment, hearing the voices of the wonderful people who make up this city. The time is now 5:08 in the afternoon on a Thursday. How you doing, everyone? Hope you're having a great day, and welcome officially to the second half of the show. Now, we've got a few messages coming in, particularly about today's text topic, which is related to nights where you can't really get a good night's sleep. 잠 못 드는 밤에 불면증을 극복하는 법을 알고 있다면 알려주세요가 오늘의 텍스트 토픽 질문입니다. Got a few messages coming in about this. Juliet Nim, first of all, saying insomnia가 없어서 오늘은 노하우가 없네요. Hey, that's a blessing, right? You don't have insomnia, you can sleep easily. That's great. You know, treasure that because sleep is extremely important. They do say that lack of sleep does lead to shorter lifespan, which is scary. So enjoy your dreams. That's great. That's awesome. Soinim says what she does when she can't sleep. 잠이 안 오면 그냥 안 오는 대로 스트레스 받지 말고 다른 걸 해야 해요. 오늘 못 자면 내일은 푹 자겠지 이런 마음가짐을 가지면 다음 날도 버틸만 해요. That's great advice. Don't force it. And I think the more you try to force it, the more you can't sleep. Especially when you have to wake up early in the morning. Thankfully, I rarely do. But still, when I know I've got to wake up at this time, it makes it more difficult to sleep. You're fighting with your own brain in that way. That's good advice. Just, think that you'll sleep tomorrow. Kind of like what Effie said, just maybe not pull an all-nighter, but just go to sleep when you feel tired. Make up for it the next day. Don't force it. Benny Nim saying, I sleep on weekdays 5 to 6 hours and weekend and holidays 6 to 8 hours. Ooh, that's quite a short amount of time, Benny Nim. 5 to 6 hours. I mean, it's more than Kosu Nim. 4 hours. Actually, if I'm honest, I usually get around the 6-hour mark. 7 if I'm lucky, but around 6 hours. Should be more, though. They do recommend 7 to 8 hours, right? I think 7.5 hours might be the sweet spot. Don't quote me on that, but it's... You'll probably be able to find that information online somewhere. Juliet Nim saying, 막걸리 가볍게 한잔하면 잠 잘 오지 않을까요? I think that's true. Actually, if I've had a glass of wine that night, sometimes it is a little bit easier to sleep, I think. But I'm not recommending you drink alcohol to fall asleep. I'd rather maybe not force it if I'm not feeling asleep. But it is good advice. Potentially, if you can handle your alcohol. Yeah. 소희님 saying 제 경험상 침대에서 스탠드 조명만 켜고 책을 읽다 보면 잠이 솔솔 옵니다. 5장 못 넘김. That's true. That's true, yeah. Reading a book does make you quite sleepy. If you're not looking at your phone, that blue light can cause you to not fall asleep, right? Reading a book with a gentle light, nightstand, a small side light on, I think can also be very helpful. There you go. 만학도 영은 also coming in with their message saying 저는 베개에 머리만 대면 잠들고 잘 때는 누가 업어가도 모를 정도로 잘 자기 때문에 불면증으로 고생해 본 적은 없는 것 같아요. 그런데 잠 안 오면 어떻게 할까 생각해 본 적이 있어요. 일어나서 해야 할 일을 해야지 하고요. Hey, that's awesome. Another one who has a lovely night's sleep without even trying. I guess maybe people who are tired a lot, maybe because I know you run a business, you're probably very busy a lot of the time. I'm not saying that's the reason, but maybe it helps. Maybe it helps you fall asleep easily, and I'm very happy for you. That's awesome. There are days, where you fall asleep as soon as you hit the bed, as soon as you hit the pillow like you. Doesn't happen often, but I wish it did more. Keep messages coming in. How do you fall asleep on the nights where you just can't sleep? There are those days. Let us know your secrets. Send your messages to #9050, 샵 9050, which costs you 101, Kakao Talk message, or a YouTube live message. Actually, I just thought, I have a technique. I go onto YouTube, and I just type in 비와 천둥 소리 for 그런 10시간 영상들이 있잖아요. 그런 거 틀어놓고, it helps me fall asleep a lot faster. I think it helps. White noise is pretty helpful when I try to fall asleep, particularly natural white noise, like rain and thunder, not the static pexexorm, right? The thunder, the lightning, the rain sounds, a bit of wind. I don't know why. Maybe because it reminds me of camping. I don't know. Keep the messages coming in. We're going to take a quick song break and then we'll be back. We're going to listen to 작은 것들을 위한 시 by BTS.
모든 게 궁금해하실 때 tell me 뭐가 널 행복하게 하는지 text me
Your every picture 내 머리만 듣고 싶어 Come be my teacher 네 모든 걸 다 가르쳐줘 You're one, you're two Listen with my baby 나는
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, bum-ba-da Zooby-dooby, ba-dum-bum Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, 낮에 큐파가 stupid man
Welcome back, everybody, to For Your Busan. My name is Nick, and the time is 5:14 in the afternoon. We've got a few more messages about today's text topic, which is, what do you do to try and fall asleep when you are suffering from a bit of maybe insomnia, or you just can't sleep for whatever reason? Let's have a look. Got a couple of messages from 3865번님. Says, 억지로 잠들려 하지 말고 다른 것에 집중. 단 헤드폰, TV 절대 금물. 책 읽기 강력 추천합니다. Totally good advice, I think. Don't use your phone. Don't watch TV. Read a book. Read a book and just fall asleep naturally without trying too hard. Good advice. Actually, when I was younger, I used to always watch specific TV shows to fall asleep to. So my wife, she loves to watch Friends. I watch The Simpsons. That's my comfort show. So I would just fall asleep watching The Simpsons on repeat. Now I don't do it as much, but when I was single and, I could just watch TV at night, that would be my sleepy show. But still, probably better not to stick the TV, right? Stick the TV on. 6776번님 says, 저는 역사책 읽으면 잠 올 것 같아서 읽다가 시험 공부를 해봤어요. 그리고 자격증을 하나 땄어요. 와, 대박이다. That's awesome. So was this because you couldn't sleep? You decided to do a test study and then you got a certificate and qualification? That's amazing. That's a perfect example of using the time you can't sleep to achieve a goal. That's awesome. 박수 칩니다. That's awesome. That's really cool. That would be a good way, I think, to use the time you can't sleep. Instead of maybe scrolling through your phone, maybe get a qualification in something. That's inspirational. Good stuff. All right, the time is now 5:16 in the afternoon. It is time for Quizmaster. Now, this is where you have the opportunity to win a prize by messaging in and getting the right answer. Today is Thursday, which means it is Guess Who. Guess Who is where you have to guess who the person is based on the descriptions I'm giving you. 네, 오늘의 주인공은 누구일까요? Let's find out. I'll give you some hints. Are you ready? So, hint number 1. Wait, okay, here we go. Hint number 1. Now, by the way, this person is related to Busan. Maybe they visited Busan or they've mentioned Busan, or maybe they're from Busan. Anything, really. So it kind of opens the spectrum quite widely there. So, anyway, hint number 1, their birthday. They have a very interesting birthday. January the 1st. New Year's Day is their birthday. I feel sorry for people who have their birthdays on New Year's Day and Christmas Day because everyone's not really celebrating their birthday, are they? They're celebrating the New Year's Day, the new beginning, or Christmas Day. Their birthday kind of becomes a side thing where they maybe get ignored. But still, January the 1st. 1월 1일입니다. All right, their height. Okay, these are some very interesting hints. Their height is 175 centimeters. 175cm입니다. And foot size if you were wondering, in case you wanted to buy them a pair of shoes, 270mm입니다. 270 is their 신발 size. So they're 175 centimeters tall. Their foot size is 270. Take that for what you will. Do you know the answer? If you guess the answer now, we'll give you the coupon straight away, honestly. If you guess based on this, it's yours. I'll give you 5 seconds to message the answer. Nobody? I thought not. All right. This person, this is the next hint, by the way. This person began their acting career at the tender age of 5. 5 years old. 5살부터 연기를 시작했습니다. So they became an actor at 5 years old. That's incredible. If they're good. This person's performance has earned them a Best Child Actor award at the San Francisco International Film Festival. There you go. 소은님생 일단 남성으로 추정되네요. Did I say something? I'm trying to say there to not give you a hint if it's a boy or a girl. So anyway, this person got a Best Child Actor award in San Francisco. Of all places, the San Francisco International Festival. Those are the only hints I'm giving you for now. I'll give you some more very soon. Send your messages to pound 9050, sharp 9050, cost you 101, a KakaoTalk message or a YouTube live comment message. It's quite difficult. It's very difficult. So just guess anything for now. You can always change it later. We're going to take a song request. This is from Benny Nem. This is 오늘부터 우리는 by 여자친구.
Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, bum-ba-da, Scooby-Dooby, ba-dum-ba. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, 서로 부끄러워서 아무 말도 못하는 너에게로 다가가고 싶은데 바람에 너클거린 꽃잎처럼 미래는 알 수가 없잖아 이제는 용기 내서 고백할게요 하나뿐 둘이서 서로를 느껴봐요 내 마음 모아서 너에게 전하고 싶어 오늘부터 우리는 누구냐 기도하는 오늘부터 우리는 바람에 노을빛 내 맘을 실어보낼게 그리운 마음이 모여서 내리는 내게 싹두 스투뚜루 좋아해요 스투뚜루 한 걸음 앞에 서서 두 손을 놓지 말기로 약속해요 소중해질 기억을 꼭 담아둘게요 지금보다 더 아껴주세요 달빛에 아른거린 구름처럼 아쉬운 시간만 가는데 이제는 용기 내서 고백할게요 둘보단 하나 되어 서로를 느껴봐요 내 마음 모아서 너에게 오늘부터 우리는 누구냐 기도하는 오늘부터 우리는 바람에
Welcome back to the show, everybody. We just listened to 오늘부터 우리는 Me Gustas Tu by 여자친구, requested by Beninem. Thank you very much for that. I actually, I don't listen to a lot of K-pop, but this song is one of the most addictive songs I've ever heard. I don't know why. I think it's the Spanish. Is it Spanish? Me Gustas Tu? 스페인어죠. Okay. I think it's Spanish. It means like 나는 너 좋아한다. Right? I think so. Me gustas. Gustas is like. Tu is you. Me is me. So I like you. Me gustas tu. Sometimes I'm just walking and I have no idea why. 갑자기 머릿속에 막 맴돌아요. I'm just like me gustas tu. Me gustas tu. It's an addictive song. Thank you very much for that request. It's going to be stuck in my head for the next week though. So I'm not thankful for that. 소희님 likes it, saying 노래 좋네요. All right, anyway, back to the business at hand. We're going through Quizmaster. It's Guess Who. I've given you some hints about a specific person. Some very bad hints, to be honest. Very ambiguous hints. And we've got a lot of random guesses coming in, so I think we need to start giving some more concrete hints so that people know the answer. Let's read some of these messages, though. We had 만학도영님 saying 정태우, 소희님 saying 유승호, 진리님 saying 그 개그맨, 만학도영님 saying 양동근, and then Raration님 saying 이정재, and some 진리 saying like 이정재 키가, I have no idea how tall he is. Do you know how tall he is? He looks like an averagely heighted dude, unless the camera makes him look bigger. I don't know, no idea. We also have S Ducknim saying 안성기, okay. 3865번님 saying 한석규 씨 일단 질러봄. That's fine. The hints were pretty bad. Just take a stab at it. A random guess. You probably won't get it unless you're really a fan of this person. All right, time for some better hints. So, this person has lent his voice to various projects. This is a terrible hint. I'm going to move to another hint. Okay, this person visited Busan in 2013 and 2015 for the BIF, the Busan International Film Festival. So 2013 and 2015. These hints aren't great, are they? I'm going to have to look for some better ones. Okay. This might make it known to a lot of you. This person, actor, is often referred to as the national actor in South Korea, reflecting his esteemed status in the country's cinematic history. National actor, 국민 배우라고 하죠. So, there's one. There's a good hint. This person has received the Best Actor Award 5 times at the Baeksang Arts Awards, underscoring his excellence in acting. He's been... I said he's. Okay, I've given it away. He or she have been acting for more than 6 decades. That's over 60 years. This person has appeared in over 130 movies. 130 movies. Showcasing his versatility and dedication to the craft. There you go. 만학도영님 saying 안성기 배우님. We have Junli님 just saying 배우. Okay. 소희님 saying 혹시 커피 좋아하시는 분인가요? 안성기 배우님 같아요. I have no idea if they like coffee. Do you know, Jang PD? Do they like coffee, this person?
그 커피 그 커머셜에.
Oh, they do a coffee commercial?
They used to be up here.
George Clooney.
Yes.
Have you seen that one? Nescat thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen that. Yeah. There you go. But George Clooney is not 한국의 국민 배우 아닌 것 같아요. Could be.
You sure?
He could be. He's a very attractive man, isn't he? He could be part of the scene here. Tom Cruise is... Never seen him in a coffee commercial. Brad Pitt. He's too good looking, I think. Bread commercial. Bread commercial. 빵 광고? Bread Pitt. 아재 개그. Okay. Those are basically all the hints I have. I don't know, I guess a couple of the hints were quite good. No, they weren't the best though. You know who it is? Send the messages in for me. We have Esdong님 coming in again saying 안성기님 맞는 것 같아요. Holy flag. Oh, there you go. That's a good hint. I was thinking, what are you talking about? It's the 아재 개그, 아재 힌트. 아주 좋습니다. That's a good one, Estang님. Thank you very much for that. Holy flag. There you go. We're going to take another song break. And then we'll be back to reveal the answer and the winner. We have Sonia saying, 사랑합니다, George Clooney. Yeah, he's a great actor, very good-looking actor. All right, we'll be back. This is Oh My Love. No, it's not. What do we got? Oh, we're gonna skip it. We're gonna go to 너도 그냥 날 놓아주면 돼 by 윤건.
반복돼 오늘도 이렇게 힘겨운 24시간 반복돼 오늘도 머릿속엔 온통 너라는 사람 또 반복해 오늘도 너에게 하지 못한 말 수없이 반복해 나도 모르게 너와 함께 듣던 이 노래 마지막까지 날 걱정해주던 네 눈빛 잘 알아 그만큼 우리 미치도록 사랑했잖아 늘 안쓰러워하던 그날들이 지나가면 이젠 너도 맘 아플 일 없을 거니까 흔들리지 마 이제 나는 괜찮아 너도 이제 너의 갈 길 그대로 그냥 가면 돼 내가 널 놓을 수 있게 너도 그냥 날 놓아주면 돼 아픈 기억들만 내게 두고 제발 가 반복돼 오늘도 이렇게 멍청이 하루가 또 반복해 나도 모르게 너와 함께 듣던 이 노래 마지막까지 날 위로해주던 네 눈물 잘 알아 그만큼 우리 미치도록 힘들었잖아 사랑한 만큼 아프던 그날들이 지나가면 이젠 너도 좋은 기억만 남을 거니까 흔들리지 마 이제 나는 괜찮아 너도 이제 너의 갈 길 그대로 그냥 가면 돼 내가 널 놓을 수 있게 너도 그냥 날 놓아주면 돼 좋은 기억들만 가지고 제발 가 네가 잘 지냈으면 좋겠어 행복하면 더 좋고 흔들리지 마 이제 나는 괜찮아 너도 이제 너의 갈 길 그대로 그냥 가면 돼 내가 널 놓을 수 있게 너도 그냥 날 놓아주면 돼 아픈 기억들만 내게 두고 제발 가 제발 가
윤건의 너도 그냥 날 놓아주면 돼 들으셨습니다. Welcome back everyone to the show. It is now 5:33 in the afternoon on a Thursday. We're in the final moments of our Quizmaster segment. This is Guess Who. I've given you hints about a particular person, actor or actress. After a few key hints, it seems a lot of people have cemented their answers, which is good. That means it's difficult to choose a winner. More messages. We have 조현철님. Welcome to the show, 조현철님. Saying, 저도 안성기 배우님으로 따라갈게요. Join the crowd. Why not? Everyone's saying that. You might as well join the crowd, right? 진리님 also saying, 국민 배우 안성기님 키가 안 맞아요. 라고 했어요. 어떻게 아시나요? Do you know how tall he is? Maybe we're wrong. I don't know how tall they are, to be honest. So, yeah, sorry about that. All right. It seems a lot of people are guessing this answer, so let's give the answer away. It is going to be 안성기 정답입니다. I don't know why we're clapping, but yeah, anyway, that's the correct answer. Everyone seems to get that correct. However, one person was quicker than all the rest. Now, we don't usually give the prize away based on the speed of the response, but we were pretty impressed with so little hints. So, we've chosen a winner. Well, our writer has chosen a winner. And we're going to give it to S덕님께 드리겠습니다. S덕님, congratulations. You were pretty good. And actually, at the beginning, I didn't want to read it, but because it was too much of a hint. But earlier, S덕님 said, 안성기 1월 1일생으로 알고 있는데 아역 배우 출신으로 나오는군요. So you seem to know already that his birthday was on the 1st of January. Awesome stuff. You must be a fan. And there's a reason that he's the national actor of Korea, or the 국민 배우, right? So there you go. 진리님 씨, 저는 몰랐어요. You know what? If I didn't have the answer right here on my sheet, 저도 몰랐을 거예요. Don't worry about it. We have Drift Monkeynim coming in as well. Welcome to the show, my friend. Hope you're doing well and having a great day so far. And if you didn't win, don't worry, because tomorrow we'll have another quiz. Tomorrow is everyone's favorite ASMR 먹방 quiz죠. So come and stay tuned for that. The prize tomorrow will be chicken, so you know, actually, the prize today was coffee. Quite suitable for Ansangi, right? If you did lots of coffee commercials. So there you go. Okay, the time is now 5:35 in the afternoon. Don't go anywhere because it's time for Thursday Together.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show. It's 5:36 in the afternoon, and it's time for Thursday Together. There are 195 countries in the world today, and over 8 billion people living on the planet. And every Thursday, we have the opportunity and the pleasure to hear one of their special voices here in the studio. Hello and welcome to the show. 안녕하십니까?
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Oh, I haven't heard that in a while. 반갑습니다. 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, in English?
Yeah, or Korean. Either is fine.
Yeah, of course. Hello, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Charos Olimova. I am from Samarkand, Uzbekistan, and I am a master's student now at Dongha University. And have a great time during the podcast.
반갑습니다.
Yeah,
it's good
you.
to. So your name is Charos?
Charos, yeah.
Why does that name sound familiar from some kind of mythology? It sounds like something from almost like Greek mythology. Charos. I have no idea what I'm thinking of. I might be thinking of one of the Greek gods. I can't remember. If I think of it, I'll come to you.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know, but my name means.
Yeah. What does it mean?
In Uzbek language is beautiful eyes.
Beautiful eyes. And everyone, you can see right here on the show as well, you can see. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. You're from Samarkand.
Yes,
I've actually heard a bit about Samarkand. It's a place where a lot of people from Uzbekistan recommend to visit.
Yeah,
so
because
outside of Tashkent. So yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, because Samarkand is famous for its rich historical landmarks like Registan Square and Shahizinda. And many tourists visit when they visit in Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
They a lot of time they visit, especially Samarkand, to see the historical landmarks and taste their special foods.
There you go.
Yeah, because Samarkand's the food in Samarkand is really delicious, and there's something special.
Really? Yeah. So it's different from more capital food, like food that you would find in Tashkent.
Of course, yeah.
Interesting stuff.
It calls like Samarkand palov, Samarkand bread, naan.
So it's like your regional different take on the main foods.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. So you said that you're studying a master's degree in tourism management. How long have you lived in Busan?
I've been in Korea.
Yeah, or in Korea. And Busan.
Over a year. Now, over a year, and I came here on a 70% scholarship.
Oh, congratulations!
For my master degree in tourism management at Dongha University.
Yeah, and you're having a good time so far.
Yeah, of course, it's been really amazing experience so far.
That's awesome. That's amazing. 그럼 한국을 택한 이유가 있나요? 혹시 한국의 많은 도시 중에서 부산에서 공부를 하게 된 계기도 궁금합니다. Why did you choose Busan?
First of all, I should say that Korea generally is a dynamic country for me, and I love its nature, its culture and language. And as for Busan, I wanted to experience my life in a city not like as hectic as in Seoul, but still lively and still has a great opportunity to live and to study and enjoy my time abroad because it's the first time.
Okay, it's your first time living abroad.
Yeah.
I think then Busan is probably a good choice. Like you said, it's not as hectic and busy as Seoul, but it has most of the things to live a full life that Seoul has, along with nature and the beaches, of course.
It has the ocean, and you can see in only Busan and the collaboration of mountains and the ocean.
It seems like you're enjoying the city so far, which is great, and you're studying hard too. 공부하는 것도 바쁠 텐데요. 이 현재 우즈베키스탄 커뮤니티에서 혹시 중요한 역할을 하고 있다고 들었는데요. Can you tell us more about this community?
I'm a master student, and now I am really busy with my studying. I'm working on my thesis, master thesis.
Tough times.
Because it's my third semester. But besides my studying, I am a member of Busan Uzbek Students Association, BUSA in the short version. BUSA. And what kind of community it is? It's a group that brings all Uzbek students in Korea together because we organize the events, we organize the meetings, and we want to improve together. And we want to share our experience each other. And also that's why our slogan, we have a slogan.
What is it?
It's BUSA Kuch Birlikte in Uzbek. In English is BUSA Together Stronger.
That's an awesome motto to have, I think. Stronger together, or together stronger with your community there. So when you are gathered, or even when you're not gathered, what is the community's purpose and the main activities that you do?
Our community is basically all about bringing Uzbek students in Korea together, and especially the main goal is to support each other and grow as a team, and also make students' life more meaningful and more exciting with our events, especially. And just in Busan, we not only just want to support students from Uzbekistan, but also we can try to promote Uzbekistan with our projects, with our events to others.
I think I've been to a few cultural events that happen around the Busan Cinema Center, and the Uzbekistan food tent is always one of the first I go to because the food is great. I mean, I've talked about it on here before, but the pastries with the meat inside, the pulaf and stuff with the meat and rice, it's so good. It's really good. It's one of my favorites. But I've never really tried to learn the language. And I hear that you've prepared like a little game or a quiz or something, which I'm quite eager to find out what it is. Can you introduce this?
Yeah, of course. One of my projects in Busan called We Are Uzbeks.
Yeah.
And in this project, we are dedicated to introduce Uzbek culture, Uzbek language, and Uzbek traditions to others in some kind of fun and kind way. And we ask the participants what they know about Uzbekistan, and then we challenge them with the pronunciation of Uzbek words and phrases.
I think I did this. A couple of years ago, I went to one of the Uzbek culture stores to eat the food, and they were giving away free food if you answered the questions correctly. So that maybe like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
And I don't know much about Uzbekistan, but I guess I knew more than the other 3 because I won, and they gave me the free pilaf, and it was amazing. It was great. But the language wasn't part of the quiz, so am I going to learn some words now?
Yeah, of course.
All
Why
right,
we
then.
can try it.
Okay, then. All right, let's go.
Can we try?
Let's try it.
Yeah, of course. First, I can give you the notes.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
you've got little
you can-
flashcards. Oh, no.
Yeah, of course, flashcards. we have. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you read this one?
All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna show the camera as well. This is the first word that she's given me. SHASHMAQOM. Now, if I had to read this in English, it would be shashmakom.
Well done.
But if I had to put a Uzbek accent on it, now I'm not trying to offend,
Yeah.
but I guess I'll imitate shashmakom.
Oh,
Is that good?
great. Yeah,
Is that good?
exactly.
Can you say it?
Shashmakom.
Shashmakom. Oh, that's awesome.
With k.
K.
Shashmakom.
Shashmakom.
Well done.
I think I should learn the new
That's
language
great.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a traditional music.
Oh, really?
Uzbekistan. Yeah.
Shashmakom.
All of ours
Yeah.
are traditional music's name.
All right, then I'll go to the next one.
Next one.
Next one is okay. It's TANOVAR. Danova. No, a bit wrong that one.
Repeat, please.
Danova.
Once more.
Danova.
Tanovar.
Danova. I can't roll my tongue. I can't. I can't. 혀를 못 굴리거든요. So I can't do that. I don't know why.
With R. R.
Tanovar.
Yeah.
But I can't. Can you do it one more time?
Tanovar. V.
I'm jealous of Uzbeks and Spanish people because they can roll their tongues. Chang PD, can you roll your tongue? Go on. Oh, Uzbek 사람이 다 됐네.
Amazing, just amazing. Yeah, of course.
All right, here's one more. All right, there you go. It's LAZGI. Lazgi.
Lazge.
Lazgi.
Yeah.
So it's not a gi, it's a gi.
Ge.
Lazgi.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What is it as a dance too?
Yeah,
They're all dances.
energetic music.
All right. Let's do one more. All right then. Last one. Here you go. Look at the screen.
Yeah, that's
It's MUNOJOT. 무너졌.
Yeah.
Sounds like 무너졌다.
Once more again.
무너졌. That sounds bad in Korean. That sounds bad. 한국말로 이렇게 말하면 안 될 것 같아요. 죄송해요.
No,
욕은 아닌데.
better.
How do you say it?
무너졌.
무너졌.
Yeah.
무너졌. Kind of
무너졌.
like, and this is also a type of dance too.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it sounds similar to the word 무너졌다 in Korea, which is to fall down, to collapse. That's really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
I think-
Thank you for your participation.
I think if I went to Uzbekistan, say if I immigrated there and I tried to learn the language, I'd probably get laughed at because I can't roll my tongue. So maybe I would learn, but yeah, it's difficult. Thankfully in Korean, there is no tongue rolling in the language here, or in English too. But it's a beautiful language. A beautiful language. I wish I could speak it.
Yeah.
It's really not easy. 우즈베거를 직접 해보니 쉽지는 않은데 한국어를 배울 때는 어떤 점이 가장 어려웠나요?
Yeah, I'm still learning Korean.
How is it?
Yeah,
What's difficult for you?
Yeah, of course. Uzbek isn't also not easy, and during my learning Korean, the hardest part of my learning is the pronunciation, like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and figure out the right way to sentence, the emotions. Yeah, because for Koreans, the emotion is the vital thing. Yeah.
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 So, is there any particular pronunciation that you found the hardest, maybe, or word that you're, yeah?
Every word
Every
in
word.
Korean. Yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time to learn the system.
Easy one is 괜찮아.
괜찮아.
Yeah.
There you go. That's probably the best word to learn.
Yeah.
If someone approaches you on the street, 괜찮아.
Yeah.
Good word to learn. Now, back to your community,
Yeah.
Busa. Do you have any special events coming up or throughout the year?
Yeah. Special. We have a lot of special events during the year, and we divided all of them to the months.
Okay.
And recently, we organized a trip, Busa trip, to Amnam-Gongwon.
Okay.
Yeah. Amnam-Gongwon, with 70 people.
Wow.
70 Uzbek people. It was just big event for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a special event for Uzbek students. Why? Because during the trip, we had an opportunity to share our experience in Korea, because in the trip, some of the students had a great experience in Korea for 10 years they live, and something like this. And also we played several games, intellectual games, and for just entertainment. And
so the people who have been here for longer can help the people who are newer to Korean culture get assimilated and feel comfortable. That's good, sharing the advice that they've learned over the time.
It's our main aim.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. And I'm sure you can bond together as well.
Yeah, of course.
이런 특별한 행사에 참여하고 싶다면 어떻게 해야 되나요? If you want to join, I assume you have to be Uzbekistan. How would you go about joining?
If you want to participate in our events, you need one thing only. You just should follow us on social media platforms like Telegram, YouTube, Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have an accounts and channels with the username. Can I say?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, our username is busa.uzb. Uzb, it's the first three letters of Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
Busa.uzb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uzbek, yeah.
Yeah, we have the accounts on Telegram, YouTube, and Instagram.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You
So
can just enjoy it.
if anyone's looking to join, then here you go. Do you have to be from Uzbekistan, or can a Korean person, or
Korea.
just living in Korea?
Just living in Korea.
Awesome.
Because we organize the events offline.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
just don't miss our events.
Yeah.
Because we are more stronger with us guys.
There you go. Together stronger, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I haven't got much time left, so I want to quickly talk a little bit about Uzbekistan as a country.
Yeah.
If you had to summarize Uzbekistan, say you're a tour guide and you want people to visit, what would be the best things that you could say about Uzbekistan?
About Uzbekistan, there are
In
a lot
your
of
opinion,
things.
yeah.
A lot of things, but the most unique culture is our wedding parties,
Wedding parties.
celebrations. Yeah. And because why should I say now?
Yeah.
Because many people say our historical places, historical like landmarks, and they don't mention our cultural events. That's why I should say our wedding celebrations.
Okay.
How
Are they really long?
Yeah,
long?
with hundreds of people.
Okay.
And
Sounds expensive.
full of traditional music and dance.
Those dances that you gave me the list of.
Yeah, of course. After the
Okay.
Of
Awesome.
course. Yeah.
Sounds like a great festival. I like a festival, the culture.
And in a wedding party,
Yeah.
we have something special, small event.
Yeah.
And it's totally different from Korean ones.
Okay.
And can I
quickly.
introduce
Yeah, go
this
for it.
event?
Yeah.
This event called Kelin Salon in Uzbek, and where the bride greets to her new family members, and the bride should show her respect to them.
Okay.
Yeah, and in this event, the woman who can sing a song should stay next to the bride. And and sing Kelin Salon, can I say?
Yeah.
Yeah. in Uzbek, first of all.
Can you sing a little bit? Or
Yeah, of course.
Go on,
Why
please,
not?
Please sing a little bit.
Salom, salom, kelin salom, qaynonasiga salom. It's in Uzbek.
That's nice. That's you're a good singer. You can hold the tune very well. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
And what does it mean?
What does it mean?
Yeah, it's hello, hello, bright hello to mother-in-law, hello.
So you're greeting everyone for the bride.
Yeah. And at this time, the bride should move with a special wedding scarf.
Yeah.
Like this.
With keeping it over their head.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, it's been fascinating. I really want to hear more about this, but due to time, I'm going to move on to one last quick thing. What is your goal for the future? Do you have a goal, if you could summarize?
Yeah, of course. Especially, I want to promote Uzbekistan and introduce more about Uzbekistan to other nations, other people. Because that's why my major is tourism management.
Of course,
the main goal is this one.
Yeah, I think it would be amazing if you could broaden the reach of Uzbekistan culture because, through this show, I've had the pleasure of meeting some people from Uzbekistan and the way they describe it is amazing. I actually go to Kime quite often to eat Uzbekistan foods. I get a craving for it sometimes, so I can't recommend it enough, everybody. Now, if you've got family and friends listening back in Uzbekistan, please say hello, share your love to them, and please speak in Uzbek as well.
Oh, yeah, of course, thank you. Here?
Yeah, go for it.
Assalomu alaykum hammaga, ahli O'zbekiston, ahli Busa. Barchaga rahmat. Mana shu yergacha yetib kelganimga albatta eng katta sababchi sizlarsiz. Va eng avvalo men ota-onamga, dadajon, bijonimga o'z rahmatimni aytmoqchiman. Chunki menga shunday imkoniyatlar berganingiz uchun va har doim meni qo'llab-quvvatlaganingiz uchun rahmat. Sizlarni juda yaxshi ko'raman va albatta Busa jamoasiga ham o'z minnatdorchiligimni bildiraman. Biz har doim birga juda katta ishlarni amalga oshira olamiz. Men har doim sizlar bilanman.
Thank you very much for that. It's beautiful. I wish I could understand. Maybe a few more of these lessons and I'll be able to understand.
Okay, yeah, of course.
We've been with Charos from Uzbekistan telling us about her community, Busan, and her country as well. Thank you so much for coming and we wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Yeah, have a nice day.
All right, everyone, the time is now 5:55 in the afternoon. It's time to wrap up the show. Thank you for joining me today. Come join me tomorrow for Friday's episode as we welcome the weekend. Until then, have a wonderful evening, everybody.